Oh, people in the internet space. Hopefully that's lined up pretty good. Give me a second.
Just dust. It's microscopic allergens,
What?
mold, VOCs, virus.
What's up, everyone? What's up, YouTube? Ruff's on skateboard. Hey, homie. Appreciate all the efforts in the last couple edits. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna have this rolling in a second. Got some stuff to chat about. And feel free, as always, to leave a comment or engage if you got a question. Let's go back and forth. This is the All I Need Skate Shop Skate Talk. Oh my god, there's too much stuff popping up. Alright, let me hit play. Okay, we're recording. Favorite spot? Okay, that's a good one. Lark's in the building. Can't wait to see Martha's Vineyards clips. Alright, let me get going. Alright, we're rolling. All I Need podcast. We're out here. What's up, YouTube people? I see some of the comments already, so I guess that's a good spot to take it. What is that? Jarlath Barn says, favorite skate spot in Providence? Man, that's a tough question to start with. Providence is so good. I've been skating Providence for years and years and years. I love that place. If it's going to be like a warm-up spot, I'm saying Trinity. Go there, just warm up, stretch your legs, see who's around, lurk in the city, who's out skating today. Street spot, I might say it's Blue Hubba. It's not really Providence. I guess it's Pawtucket. The courthouse, too. It's really stoked. I got some tricks in our new video, Good Eye, at the courthouse. I was pretty stoked. Evan got a banger on the courthouse rail improv, too, in the video. I can't wait for you guys to check out. We just did our last 4 premieres. I was going to talk about that as well. We actually ended up doing 5 premieres because we went out to Martha's Vineyard on Go Skate Day. That was a sick-ass day, man. Larks says, can't wait to see the Martha's Vineyard clips. Hell yeah, good looks. That edit's coming pretty soon. I think we got one more before that one drops, but it's coming. John Esquivel says, Pimp Sauce in the building. Lark says, do you have any ETA for the Martha's Vineyard clips? I already answered that one, so we're good. Yeah, like a couple days. I mean, it's Wednesday now, so maybe Friday, maybe next week, early next week for sure. Yeah, figure I'll go back to the Martha's Vineyard trip. So we got invited out to the Vineyard for a Go Skate Day from my good friend Eric, who lives out there and runs the Oaks Bluff Inn. Shout out to the Oaks Bluff Inn. Sick ass bed and breakfast. You can just chill. And the owner Eric shreds and treated the All I Need guys to a good meal and got us out there, paid for our ferry. That was awesome. Gave us the tour around Martha's Vineyard, and then we got to shred the park with him, which is sick because he like heads up the MV skate park, the Martha's Vineyard skate park Instagram, and kind of makes rad shit happen out there. So first we took the ferry ride, which if you haven't taken a ferry ride in a while, I suggest you do. It's very awesome. Worst joke ever. But me and Gooner were saying that on the last time. Everything was ferry. It's sick, man. It's like $10 each way, maybe, if even. The only part about going to the ferry was we had to drive there on a Friday and park, and it was a little hectic, but we survived. But Martha's Vineyard, the park was sick, and the edit's going to be heavy, and it's coming soon. Larks, it's dropping soon. Evan was there. Evan Mansalillo. Kevin Klum was destroying. Corey Goonan's been on a tear lately, which is insane. Yeah, man. Sean Egan came along, kind of rolled his ankle, unfortunately, but I guess it wasn't as bad as he thought because he was walking later. But at first, it was like a little nerve-wracking, boys. Look, I got some Patron. Fancy. This has been up in my cabinet forever. Figured I'd drink it. Smell it first. I gotta get some more vodka. That's what I was drinking before. But yeah, Martha's Vineyard was amazing. The first day we showed up, we took the ferry. The ferry was beautiful. Got a beer on the ferry. Ate some good food. Saw a couple sick dogs on that thing. It's always cool to be out on the boat and cruising across the ocean with the homies. And everyone, so like I said, Kevin Clem came, Nick Barth, it was a heavy crew, Evan, Sammy Skates came, they brought their girls, Colleen, and yeah, was just a sick ass trip, man. Everyone was killing it and slaying it, and we had such a good time at that park. That park's sick. If you get a chance, definitely get out there. They just redid a lot of it. So, and Shelly was ripping too. I almost forgot Shelly. It was way sick, man. And we just set up tents at the homie's house, camped on their porch, and then we fucking ended up going the next day because it dried up. We ended up skating Martha's Vineyard Park for the whole day, which is sick. Ate at some of the local spots, saw some of the people out there, rub shoulders, shake babies, kiss butts or something, however it goes. Russ on skateboards. What were your influences with 90s hip hop? I've been on a kick, epic era. 90s hip hop. It's gonna say cliche, but Tupac is amazing. Jay-Z, obviously. I love Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt was one of the best albums. Common Sense, everything he put out. Kanye, Destroyed. Everyone loved Mobb Deep at the time. I wasn't against Mobb Deep, but it wasn't like I like Talib Kweli was so sick. I like dudes that were like lyrically they were really good. They could it wasn't just trap, gangster rap. I liked some of that stuff, but they were like thought-provoking raps, basically. Some of those artists, you know? Gangstar was sick. That was like, the first album I ever got was Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. That was the first CD I ever got. I was a little kid, like, in my fucking trailer playing Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Super loud as I could play it in Tiger style. It was such a sick album. That was the first one, man. Because all the craziness and all the Wu-Tang, obviously the Wu-Tang was so sick. Noodle Doodle says, hope you all had a good Go Skate Day and got some new tricks or clips. Yeah, our Go Skate Day was epic, man. Martha's Vineyard edit's coming, and that's our Go Skate Day, and dude's destroyed. I filmed so much good shit. And I got to lurk around and skate a little bit, but I was feeling kind of beat up, if I'm honest. 90s hip-hop, Noodle Doodle says, I love Tribe Called Quest. Tribe was sick, but I just missed the Tribe thing. I went back and was into it. But yeah, I would say like a lot of Jay-Z, man. That was like, really liked his business sense and just, you know, he's a really good rapper as well. And then Talib Kweli was sick. Yeah, Common Sense was a big one. Cypress Hill, that was a sick one too. Russ on Skateboard says, I love Tribe and Cypress. Cypress Hill was sick. They were on the smoking weed shit before everyone. Not giving a fuck. You know? Larks. I was the kid in the white helmet at the MV park. Had such a fun sesh. Hell yeah, Larks. That park got so much better. They like repaved a lot of it and put all this new stuff, and it was way sick. It was good before, don't get me wrong, but got way better, dude. And shout out to the homie Richard out there at Circuit 47, 47th Circuit. New shop out there. Check it out if you're on the island for sure. Noodle Doodle says, big up Dr. Green Thumb. Cheer. I used to, dude, hip hop was one of my first loves. Like right around the same time I found skateboarding, I heard about hip hop and rap, and I was like, this is insane. You guys remember Goody Mob? So good. Yeah, I was just looking for like people that had good messages. Another hip hop artist I love too, DMX. It's a crazy one. People like to make fun of DMX, including myself. I like to make fun of him. But dude, I love that he had prayers on every album. Not even religious, but the dog had our back, dude. He had his back. DMX. Legend. And yeah, some of his songs, man, really touch, man. I know it's like, it's easy when things get old. I really like Lauryn Hill a lot, too, which is crazy. She's a rapper, for sure, you know? Capone Noriega. Remember Capone Noriega? Super dope. The War Report, that was super sick. But yeah, hip-hop's the best, dude. Quinn McGregor, 23. What up, man? That new vid was sick. Had a fun time at the Hive. Hell yeah, Quinn. It was good to see you again, and you were ripping, man. And thanks for the props on the edit. I'm stoked you got a couple clips in there. You ollied over that thing. I think I missed your shove, but dude, I saw it in person. I know I got that. It was gnarly. And your pants blew open, I believe. You know when you rip your pants during a session because it's like hot and humid, and the pants only have a finite life, and they just go right down the crotch, and you're the guy with your knee out. You're like, fuck, I'm out here skating like this. I believe that was Quinn for that session. Yeah, that was sick, man. I'm hyped you guys at the Hive got to skate with Derek Fukuhara and all those dudes, man. Destruction. That whole day was sick. And it was cool to show the video, even though it was a little jumpy. The Hive, when we showed the video, was a little jumpy. The projector or whatever just wasn't working correct. Nice. Okay, let's see what else. So we caught, oh yeah, the Hive. So we went there, and that was a gnarly session. D-Fuchs flew in for a couple days, and that was sick. He had a good time. And then last session I went to was Plymside DIY. I don't know if you guys have been out there yet, but Plymouth, Massachusetts, they got a DIY park that's super fun. And they also just got a real skate park too that just got finished. I haven't gone, but we're going to head there and film and edit as well. Tim McKenney's skateboard in the building. Cool Keith, Dr. Octo, Cinobites, MC Ultra Magnet MCs, Sextiles, Is the World Made of Plastic, Is the City Buried in Dreams. Those are all sick. I don't know. I knew some of them. I've heard of Cool Keith, Dr. Octo. I've heard of those two. That might have been before me just a little bit. Because I didn't get into hip hop until I was like 13 or something. And like I said, it started with Wu-Tang, really. And I was obsessed about that. Before that, my dad had me listen to some Bonnie Raitt, some country singer. She was awesome, though. You know the song, Let's Give 'Em Something to Talk About. What about love? She is crushing. I used to jam to that. Weird, I know. I still like girl singers these days. Like, nowadays, I've been listening to a lot of Maggie Rogers, which is sick. I had that on repeat all day, pretty much, for weeks now. Her little NPR concert that she did, it's like 3 songs, super sick, all 3. Been listening to a lot of that lately. And Florence and the Machine is sick. But yeah, hip hop is like the most sickest shit. And then I heard a funny saying recently. It was like hip hop artists went from selling drugs to being dope fiends. Like this generation of artists are just on the drugs, and the one before was selling them. Interesting take on things. What do you think of that one out there, people in YouTube land? We're getting. Oh, I cleaned this room today. I cleaned this space. It felt really good to get rid of some clutter. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Sometimes cleaning the room feels friggin' good. Noodle Doodle says, Tash Sultana is an awesome female artist. She's not hip-hop, but crazy talented. Damn, I'll have to check that out. I'm going to write that down right now. Tash Sultana. Yeah, I'm going to look that down. Look that up for sure. What's coming up? There's some stuff coming up Friday. Me and my lady rented out a space by the ocean just for the night, like a hotel basically, a cottage actually. So that's coming up Friday. I'm excited for that because I needed like just some time to decompress because we've been firing. D-Fuchs came out for 4 days. That was sick. Before that, Timmy Knuth came out to film for Good Eye and he busted his spleen. And then Derek came out and then we did the 4 premieres and then Go Skate Day was Martha's Vineyard. So we just been running wild and it's been so fun, but I needed like a day with my lady, so that's Friday. I'm excited for that. And then we're also working on a skate clinic for Skater's Edge. I believe it's 17 and under, but that should be in August sometime. I'll have to get back to you, but that's pretty sick. It's Monday through Friday, I think. I think it's Monday through Friday, or it might be Monday through Thursday. But it's just meet up 3 hours each day, shred, eat lunch, skate, play games, some giveaways. Pretty epic. I'm excited for that. That's coming up. Rob Stock's coming up in August. Low Cards Rob Stock again. We're going to try to hit that. My homie Matt Gerard's doing his last year of his Central Mass contest. That's coming up as well. I'll be posting all this stuff on the All I Need Skate Insta too if you guys are in the area and want to check it out. Okay. Plymside DIY. Go check it out. Shout out to Jared and Goonan out there. And all the boys at Plymside for killing it. If you go back on the YouTube channel, you'll see an edit I dropped recently from there. And that place is sick. And shout out to Charlie King at the Hive for keeping skateboarding hyped in Connecticut. New London, Connecticut in the building. You guys do it right. Thanks for letting us do our Good Eye premiere there. That meant the world to us. is sick to shred with you. And Charlie's the type of dude that, like, he's opened up a skate shop, opened up a skate park, kept it going, works hard, hustles to make that thing happen, and then he also gets in and down on the session, so he's in the edit as well. Shout out to Eric at MV Skate Parks out there, Martha's Vineyard, Oaks Bluff Inn. If you're ever in Martha's Vineyard, go say hi to Eric because he shreds and he's got the sickest bed and breakfast on the vineyard. If you need a place to chill, he'll take care of you, show you around, let you meet the locals. What else was I going to talk about today? Somerville Park, that's another skate park, Somerville, Mass. If you're in the area, that one is worth checking out. Me and the All I Need homies went there about a week or two back. There's a video online, and that place is super fun. I think I talked about it on the podcast before. I met this little girl, Elle. I wish I knew her whole name, but her name's Elle, and she had to be like 6 and dedicated and just mad. She just wanted to skate the whole. She wasn't mad, but she was focused. She was like, she was annoyed by me because I kept trying to talk to her and she was just skating hard. I don't know. Most little kids, if you like say something silly, they want to engage. She was just like focused on skating and getting in the session, like trying her tricks. Got me super stoked. It made me realize skateboarding is like, I mean, I've already realized this, but it was insane to just see such a little kid, and especially a little girl, that like stoked and determined and focused on skateboarding. It really sparked me up. That was like a good session, that Somerville skate park one. So check that edit out too on the YouTube channel. If you're on there too, leave a comment and engage, you know? Let me know what you think. What else? I'm trying to think of some more hip hop for you guys. If you know any more hip hop out there in YouTube land, you want to leave a comment, let me know. Think of some artists. I'm trying to think. Big L was sick. I don't know if you guys remember Big L, but. And obviously Notorious B.I.G. So good, right? I'm trying to think of more like obscure. Lupe Fiasco is pretty good. There's probably so many I'm missing just because I'm so tired and not thinking correct. I'm actually pretty relaxed because I just went to the gym or the spa or whatever. Not the gym. I didn't work out. I just hot tub, pool, sauna. Low Tide Lumber Co. says Big L Platinum Plus. Great song. Yeah, that is so sick. Dude, Noodle Doodle, thanks for pointing out Nas is sick. Forgot about Nas, dude. Not really, though. One of the godson right there. One of the best ever. All the albums so good from Nas. The Bridge is Over. Noodle Doodle. I used to like Hobson a while ago. I never listened to Hobson. I probably should check it out, but my lady's brother was super into Hobson, and he kept telling me, check it out, but I was just on some other shit at that time, and I just gotta go listen to it, basically. Low Tide Lumber Co. Thoughts on Delta Funky Homo Sapien?
For my computer.
Yeah. Do you need it?
I just was gonna try to write an email while I wait for her. I'm trying to get back to this guy for like 2 days.
Here, take it.
Are you talking live?
Yeah. You might as well take it.
Can you still talk live?
No. It's fine.
Well, I don't want to face it.
No, take the laptop. Alright, bye. Can you go out?
Is this
Ryan?
filming you? I'm confused.
Yeah, no, take it out. It's
That's
done.
what
I
I'm
don't need
confused
it.
about.
Yep, no, it's fine.
Jesus.
You just get
I
off the
see
YouTube.
your face.
My lady needs her computer. She doesn't know how it works. Just close the YouTube channel, Tara. It's fine. Thanks. Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I never really listened to too much of his, but the songs that I heard I really liked. It was strange. It was weird. Is that SF? I think probably. Let me see. David, Nick, and Eric Santos. I kind of wanted to go back and talk about that for a while. Nick and Eric are brothers from Maine that I met over the summer, and they drove down here to do a podcast, which was really sick. But we also just went out and skated in New Bedford for the day. And New Bedford, Mass is a city I go, or I take people to, because I love that city. I used to just scour around there and skate for hours, and whenever I feel like, kind of like I'm lost, I go there and just bomb Union Street straight down to the ocean, to the metal grinds, and there's like a long metal grind that goes on for like a mile, really. You could just keep grinding, popping off, or grind the whole way if you got the speed, but it's so crusty. I just go there, but I brought those guys down there, and they're shredders, dude. Nick and Eric Santos. And Nick actually just got a board for Weirdwood. So Nick Santos, check out some of his footage. Or if you're on the YouTube channel, look back and you'll see a day with Nick and Eric Santos. They were awesome. They were just some typical Maine boys. Maybe not typical, but just classic Maine people that I really like. Good characters and skated hard. And super cool, man. They brought their lady. I don't remember her name, unfortunately, but she had roller skates on most of the day and was ripping hard, too. And I like that it was roller skates and not roller blades. It's a big difference there. You can rollerblade if you want to, but roller skates, big difference. But yeah, I just took them around New Bedford, Nick and Eric, and they did their thing, destroyed. I got to film that edit, and that was epic. So that's on the channel if you want to check it out. Before that, dude, we've been doing so much crazy shit this summer already. It's been so wild, and there's so much more to come. I'm excited. It's like this. It's cool nowadays because it's like full time with skateboarding. Like on the East Coast, even in the winters, there's stuff to do and go to the Edge, and there's so many different people coming in and out, and the New England Am, and there's so many events and things going on all year round that it's so rad to be at. I feel like I'm on tour at home sometimes. And there's just so many good skateboarders nowadays, especially in our area, like coming out of Rhode Island, Connecticut, like Massachusetts is stacked and deep full of great skateboarders. New York, everywhere, dude. This whole area is crazy, man. And yeah, so the Edge got tons of stuff in the winter. Like this whole year has just been nonstop in the best way. Like to the point where there's too many events that I had to like say no to some because there's only so many days, so many weekends and days off, you know? It's been insane, but like a dream come true for sure. I'm really stoked for you guys to check out Good Eye too. We did the premiere, so I know you guys all didn't make the premieres. We might do, actually we've been talking about doing a premiere at Homage. I believe it's Homage, that's how you say it. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong, but Homage in Brooklyn. Sick ass skate shop that does a lot of cool stuff for skateboarding, and they got a mini ramp, and they asked us to come out, so I could actually follow up with that. I forgot where we left it. They were gonna pick a date, I think, and I think we're gonna go make a day trip to Brooklyn, and skate the ramp and just premiere all Good Eye. So that might be our 6th premiere. But if you can't make that one, we're gonna have DVD copies soon. I think we're just doing a small run of 50, so it's like first come, first serve. We're gonna give some out to some of the shops and stuff. Then we'll put them online for sale, and then after the videos, after it's all done and settled, we'll put it online as well for you guys to check out. But yeah, man, Evan's destroying his part. It's so heavy. Gooden came through, super heavy too, man. His style and his trick selection is always classic. Evan was swinging for the fences. That's the only way I can say it. Kevin too, breaking minds out there with a couple, and he had like multiple enders. And Billy, dude, Billy Drown, who's been on All I Need from the beginning. Such good style, dude. He knows he's like a veteran with film and video parts. Like, if you let Billy work on a video part, he's gonna produce gold every time. He just loves film and video parts. So, yeah, man. And I got a full part in there too, man. I was really proud of everything I had in that. I'm really stoked that I was able to put a part together that I worked hard on, and I had some stuff in there I never did before. So it's a solid video, 45 minutes easily with the credits maybe. And Sam Kern filmed and edited the majority of the video, did a great job. Feels like it's a professional video. That's what it feels like. It's a professional, like, but core skateboarding video, but done really well, you know? Like, Sammy and them love skateboarding, so I just kind of left it up to them, and they knew what they were doing. So it was sick to see this whole thing come together. D Fuchs had a 4-minute part with an epic song and just such tech skating. And Timmy came through swinging, throwing out a part, killing it. It was a bummer he got hurt with the spleen because that was going to be the banger. He was going to get, like, he was chomping at the bit to get some stuff right at the deadline, and then he busted that spleen and had to take that chopper flight to Boston, which was brutal. But he's doing good now. I actually saw he's up and rolling around and skating again. So shout out to Timmy. A little Patron for Timmy. Gonna have some Patron for Timmy. Timmy Knuth. Everyone's like, how do you say his name? Is it Knuth or Knuth? Is the K silent? It's Knuth. It's not silent. Timmy news. So I said choo. Yeah, so shout out. We're gonna try to go to Homage, shred that. Might be the last premiere for Good Eye. If there's anybody out there from a skate shop that wants to do a skate jam, all I need skate jam, hit us up, man. Let me know. You can contact us at allineedskate@hotmail.com, and if we can make it happen, that'd be sick, man. Be cool to check out your shop too. Bring the dudes if you got a park nearby or just some setup we can shred and meet people, and it'd be cool, man. Maybe burgers and hot dogs. Who knows? There's only so many weekends, so we gotta get in quick, man. Winter's coming, boys and ladies. That's what I learned on the Martha's Vineyard trip, or that I've been learning, is like girls are fully into skating now, which is awesome. So I keep saying, let's go, boys, but I have to say, let's go, humans, ladies too, because they're in there digging in the trenches, skating too, you know? It's sick to be able to say, lady down, because I usually just say, man down, but it's nice to be able to, lady down, when they take a slam and they get up. It's sick, man. Further back in time on the YouTube channel, we have the West Warwick skate jam. That was sick. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Sway. Those dudes destroyed that edit on the YouTube channel. If you watch West Warwick skate jam, all I need is skate. Damn, that was a heavy day, man, out in the sun, and the boys destroyed it. There was no ladies that day, actually, so I can just say boys. You can go back and lurk that one. It's crazy to go back and watch these videos, kind of trip out, because it's like memories. It's like, it's weird because I see the session multiple times, so I'm filming it, so I'm watching it in person and filming it, so that's weird. And then after that, I edit it, so I watch it while I edit it, and then I go back like a month later and rewatch like the last 4 edits that I put out, like from the past 4 weeks, and then I watch it again. So it's like, by that time, I've seen the session from so many different moods and angles. It's insane how much I digest the skating. It's sick though, because I can like picture all the tricks and the craziness. And so many people too. All the jams, there's so many people there. Sometimes I feel like a film butt in the best way possible. Just like I got my camera out, my phone out, and I'm just like filming everybody and capturing so much stuff at once. It's insane. I come home and dump like 30 gigabytes or whatever it is, like from my phone, and then my Canon 60D's full, and then sometimes my GoPro. I got 3 cameras and I'm dumping all this footage. We actually had a little backup before because I had too many sessions on my laptop, and I actually had Gooden come over and help edit some of them, but my computer couldn't handle the footage. It was so heavy. Literally heavy skating and heavy footage. It was too much. Computer was bogged down. But yeah, that West Warwick one was sick. Shout out to Ramiro at Something Simple Co. out there in Warwick, Rhode Island. Those guys are the shit. And they got a store too. I don't know if they sell hard goods, but they got soft goods. They got apparel, West Warwick, Something Simple Co. I know they switched locations. So, but Ramiro's the homie. Shout out if you're out there, you know him. Further back in time we go. Lock-in was in May at Skater's Edge. That was, I'm working it backwards in time here, so that was right when Timmy busted his spleen. Man, it's been a heavy month and 2 months. It's not even all of the stuff. That was only some of the stuff I wrote down. Insane, dude. Insane. In the best way, insane. But yeah, lock-in started with Timmy busting his spleen, not going to the hospital for 8 days, filling his belly up like a bearded dragon, but with full of blood, and then getting choppered to Boston as I'm walking into the lock-in. I have like 100 kids in there, all hyped to skate because I was in there hanging out, like, what's going on? And I'm kind of like the general, the leader of the lock-in. The leader of the lock-in, follow me, dodgeball, skateboarding, choo-choo-choo. Pretty much from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. I go in, hang out with the kids, we're starting to shoot the shit, have fun, get that call, Timmy's choppering, that was brutal. And then I had to go back in the lock-in. Timmy's mom talked me off the ledge because I called her and was like, look, Timmy's like spleen ruptured and it was bad enough that they had to fly him to Boston. So she was like super kept me together. She was like, no, it's all right, go back in, hang with the kids, like there's nothing you can do. Go visit them as soon as you're done with the lock-in. Like, totally helped me out. Shout out to Timmy Knuth's mom. Choo 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 choo. Good looks, man, because I was freaking out. I'm like, my friend's about to die. That's all I'm thinking, because it went from like him just being like, oh, I hit a rock and slammed and my side hurts, to like extremely horrible and fast. It's terrifying. While I'm at it, I might as well shout out Sam Curran for looking after Timmy too, like taking him, meeting him, going straight to the hospital with him, and figuring all that out. It's terrifying. Then I went into lock-in, and after the first like 2 hours, I was a little shook for 2 hours, and then after that, I just pulled it together, hung out, realized that it was going to be all right. Had a great night. Barely survived the lock-in per usual. 9 a.m. is like brutal. Usually around like 6, I'm just like crackhead status, walking around just out in dreamland in a skate park, lost, sweaty, gross, too many jokes, laughs, skated too much. Kids are running around into walls because they're high on sugar, or they're just like they're ridden out. They've ridden the night away, and they don't know what to do, and they've had too much fun and laugh and jokes, and there's insane. Dudes start dropping, falling asleep. That's when I break out the Sharpie, which isn't permanent because the parent complained in the past. So I got a water-based one, so we're going to be able to wash it off. They tried to shut me down. They're like, yeah, no more markers. The parents are mad. I was like, it's a lock-in. We got to do something. There's got to be rules for falling asleep, you know? Can't just fall asleep at a lock-in. There'd be no repercussions. So after one year I did the permanent one, which in retrospect, not the best idea. Probably not a permanent one. Things happen in the moment, spur of the moment. But next year we did whipped cream. Just went and bought a bunch of whipped cream bottles. Dudes fell asleep, pie in the face. And then this year brought back the marker, but water-based. Choo, 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 choo. Must have drawn about 4 or 5 French mustache on skateboarders, scooter riders, bikers. Hooked them all up, unibrows. Yeah, that was a fun night. Lock-in was sick. Gave away some free stuff, met some new friends for life, skate buddies for life. Did we just become skate buddies? Yeah. Next on the list, El Toro is back. I don't know how you guys feel about El Toro, but I was kind of glad it was going to be gone. It's 20 stairs. It's ridiculous. Dudes are doing ridiculous stuff. It's cool to see how far they can take it, but I'm just like, at some point, it's all the same, man. It was crazy because that one dude, a BMXer, went there when they took the stairs out, and it was just a dirt hill, and he jumped off the roof into it, which is like, comparatively, to see that is like crazy. But also, I don't give a shit. Does that mean? Fuck it. But yeah, but I looked at the Instagram, and apparently it's back. But it's going to be 21 stairs. I saw a Jankum thing that said that they interviewed some lady at the school who apparently didn't know what the fuck she was saying, because she was saying that they're going to turn it into a double set. So like a set of stairs and then a flat that's too long and then another set of stairs. But I saw a photo of what they did, and it's just like, I believe it's 21 stairs. So they just made it one bigger. So the dick measuring contest continues. People are going to have to go and one-up themselves. That 20 stair front crook or 20 stair whatever, front crook, right, is not the bar anymore. It's now 21. It's been raised. El Toro is taking it to the next level. You got to go back and repeat it before someone else does. Your trick's in jeopardy, literally, because the one you did, the 20 stair you did, is now a 21, and someone can go and take you out, literally take you out if they want. When it gets to 20 stairs, that's when you start taking dudes out. That's when it matters, you know? You're like, all right, that dude did a nose grind down 20 stair. Well, they took that same exact step, added 21. I'll literally do one more step than you. Do you think people are going to go back and just leave a comment? I can't read the comments because Lady Dash needed the computer, but I'll check them out after. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think about El Toro and the 21 stairs now, and how ridiculous that seems. Oh, this Patron is like, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to drink it by itself. I'm not the biggest drinker, so. She's back.
Yeah.
I can use it again?
Yeah.
Nice. This is like the old days, interrupting the podcast and stuff. This is amazing. We missed you on the show. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you go back to the early days of the podcast, Tara and Elwood just always interrupting the podcast with barks or just coming in like that, raining on the parade. But good thing is we get YouTube comments back, so I'm going to head over there, check that out. God, this ad on YouTube with Donald Trump makes me sad. His lips just make me sad, and his weird, like, squinting he does makes me sad. The fact that he's asking people to text a hotline, a telephone, he's trying to text to figure out who supports him. Like, God, this is like Voldemort type shit out there. It's fucking weird, man. Alright, I'm gonna go back to some of the comments. Choo-choo. Listen to Little Minds 9 by Hobson. Noodle doodle. I'm writing that down. Little Minds. Or no, Ill Minds. I'm sorry. Ill Minds. Hobson. Alright, I wrote it down, so I'm listening to that noodle doodle. Thanks for the suggestion. Tim McKinney Skateboards. LOL, take it, stop it. That was great. It's live. Love your chica shit. Yoga bomb. Oh, he's talking about when Dash broke into the podcast studio. Yeah, Tim. She, like I was saying, she used to always do that, so it's not even a big deal. My lady, she does do some yoga for sure. She's got all the niceties like foam rollers and yoga mats, and she also likes to pole dance too. We got a pole in our bedroom. We got a spare bedroom where she likes to pole dance. It's like her skateboarding. It's pretty epic. Tim McKinney says, "Put a ring on it." What are you, Beyonce, bro? Just kidding. CJ Mori SB. Yo, what up, bro? Can't wait to see Good Eye. Thanks, CJ. Like I was saying, the video's coming soon, bro. We got 50 copies, DVD copies. I don't even know if DVDs sell. I don't even care if they do. I just wanted to do it because it's a sick thing to do, and we can make it happen, and I can't wait to see it. The artwork on the cover, and just like, I don't even have a DVD player. So I don't know how I'm going to watch it, but we're going to have some, and they're going to be available on the online store, and select shops will get it as well. We'll send it out to the shop, so hopefully the shops will put it on the TV. Play that shit. And then once we get rid of those, we'll put it online sometime. Still haven't decided where. I mean, we'll put it on our channel, obviously, but I was thinking maybe reach out to Thrasher or another website and see if they'll help promote it as well. Hieroglyphics, yay. Dell 3030, Dell the Funky Homo Sapien, that's Tim McKinney. Souls of Mischief, 93 Till Infinity. We're still on some hip-hop shit. Dude, that was such... 93 Till Infinity is like the banger that was in the Form 1 that everyone, that whole section was like, I learned about that stuff from there. Noodle Doodle, yes, Tim, that's a banger. He knows it. Henry Fleury says, just came back from a heavy sesh at OMF. Hell yeah, Henry. Thanks for being involved with skateboarding and crushing it, bro. I see you online and everything, man. That's sick you're at OMF. That place is awesome. Good to hear you had a sick session, my friend. Sometimes that session just saves the day, man. You just ever need to go skate and just you have a good ass session and just makes you feel great about everything. Puts everything into perspective. All the shit that you have in your mind and worries, it all goes away because you have fun, your heart beats, you see some of your homies, you get a new trick, like you battle something, it makes you laugh, gets you out of your fucking own mind sometimes. Yeah, man. Henry, that's your session, my dude. Let's continue. Matt runs Clamps Z. This place is better than Rad. Hell yeah, man. Rad was sick, though. Tim McKinney. Thanks, Noodle Doodle. Cool Keith. Moose Bumps. It's banging 2019. Love is making a comeback, kid. You just proved it. Hell yeah. Noodle Doodle says, I'll check it. Noodle Doodle says, I saw Musket did a kickflip for Costin, and someone pointed out we hit the generation that don't know who he is. Damn, you guys don't know who the Musk is? You think? I guess, man. He's still skating, but it's not like he's not doing the demos like when I was watching him, you know? That's sad. But, I mean, Musk is a legend, dude. He made the most of the time he had, and he continues in the art world and fashion, and, like, he might not be doing the 20 stairs anymore. Can we get Muska to hit El Toro, 21? Is that what we gotta make happen? That would be insane. We started stacking for issue 2 of the All I Need mag. It's coming. This is the first one we did, so issue 2's in the works, man. I'm stoked to see that come together. Yeah, man. I can't wait to see what the first person is that does a trick on the new El Toro. Oh, you know what I know they're going to do at El Toro is the bottom wasn't in when I saw the photo, so what it's probably going to be is they're going to put that weird rumble strip at the bottom and fuck the whole game up at El Toro. Which, again, I don't mind, because it's too ridiculous. That's, like, it's cool to see the height of the height and see people get crazy, but 20 stairs, the shit that was going down is, like, ridiculous. I'm not trying to stop it, but at the same time, I'm like, this shit's, like, played out at some point. It's too gnarly, you know? It's just too much. Tim McKenney skateboard. One more thing. KK kills it. Impressed with the last edit. Dude's fire. I couldn't agree with you more, man. KK is the man. Kevin Clem is the man. I'm stoked to be able to give him boards with World Industries. He was just a kid that I knew from around this area. I believe he grew up in the Lakeville area. But I've just seen Kevin since he was a little kid, man, and his parents owned a shop, Raza, and they were one of the first shops to support All I Need, bought some of our t-shirts, and just, like, helped build that spark. So I always kept in touch with Kevin, and he just kept getting better. He's such a weird bag of tricks, and just getting better and better at skating is unbelievable. And it's crazy to see what he's done on his board. Like, Tim, I can't wait till you see Good Eye. He has such a gnarly part. He's put out a lot of parts too, man. You can check out Kevin Clem, World Industries. Type that into YouTube. You'll see his parts. And then wait for his Good Eye part, man. I'm really proud of that dude. And just having him help me with All I Need and work in the warehouse here, help me ship everything out, help me produce this podcast. He hasn't been able to do that lately because he moved up near Boston, so he's like an hour away. So he hasn't really been able to produce a podcast with me, but like, he's just a solid human on top of being an amazing skateboarder, and sky's the limit for Kevin, man. I feel that way about all I Need guys and world dudes that I work with. Like, Billy Drown's like one of the most epic humans. Just hardworking dude. I met him at Skater's Edge when he was super little. And whenever I find like someone who's kind of got their head on their shoulders and they're super obsessed with skateboarding, I usually become friends with them because I'm like trying to do the same, you know, and I'm obsessed with skateboarding, and we're both end up at the skate park or skating together because we're always trying to skate. And Billy's one of those kids, and I hooked him up with All I Need and just like been taking him on trips and just watching him develop his style, and like he went from a pudgy little kid on a mini ramp with a baseball cap to like Mr. Style, Billy Drown on a board filming veteran parts, you know, like with so much style. Billy Drown, just super proud of that dude. His part in Good Eyes, epic. I'm stoked that he's involved with All I Need. Kevin Clem, like I said, and then Evan Manzalillo. He's another one that I've seen for years now, and just a young kid with a spark and a hell of a determination and charges on a skateboard. Evan destroys, dude. Destroyer of worlds, especially on concrete, tranny and stuff. Just, I mean, street skating too. Nothing to laugh at for any of these dudes, but Evan just such a beast. That's why he's on the cover of issue 1. All I Need, Meg. Kid's destroying. Super proud of him. That's why I really am stoked on this whole video with Good Eye, and I'm stoked that I was able to contribute, because it's amazing to see where those dudes are at, and that I can still be involved in some way and actually like contribute to the video and help to push them forward as well. Like, I don't know. I'm really proud of those dudes. Tim McKenney says, Timmy is the best you got. Amazing. All of you are. Thanks, man. Hell yeah, Tim. Right back at you, man. I watch your YouTube videos. I see what you guys are doing. It's epic, man. I knew of you before the YouTube channel, really. I've heard of your skating and saw you in a video and stuff like that, you know? Like, the spark's out there. Everyone's out there. And I agree, dude. Timmy Knuth, he's another one. I love that guy. I love all these dudes. Timmy, I met when I was riding for World Industries originally. He was just like this dude on there, plain type of dude. He just wear like t-shirt, jeans, and baseball cap, and just but killing handrails and flip tricks. Super technical, super fast flick. even overlooked a little bit just because he didn't have like some crazy gimmick or style or whatever. He was just straight hammers and hard skating, and like he let his skating talk for him. And sometimes that type of person gets overlooked. But that made me love Timmy even more because I was like, Timmy's built to last. Like Timmy the Destroyer, Timmy Canute the Destroyer. Say it loud. I love Timmy. And he's like been through some shit in life, not just on his skateboarding, but in his personal life. He's been through some stuff, and he's a strong ass dude, man. And his family's epic out there. Florida in the building, Melbourne in the building. That's so cool that you appreciate Timmy out there, man. He's a legend, dude. He destroyed his ankle too and came back and then kickflip crook Hollywood 16. Like blown out ankle, all that stuff. Rehabbed. He reminds me of Danny Way in some sense. Like he's not jumping the Great Wall of China, but kickflip crook Hollywood 16's. You know what I mean? Like, but just taking injuries and just coming back tenfold. I love that about people. Sometimes injuries take out skateboarders. It puts the fear in them. It did to me for a long time. Tore my ACL when I was like 16, and it just put fear in me. And then when you're like trying a trick that you know you can do, sometimes the doubt outweighs it or holds you back because you have that hesitation from like knowing it's going to be painful or just like overthinking things. But Timmy comes back from those injuries and just kickflip crook Hollywood 16 like nothing, dude. Then came out here, busted his spleen, kid's already riding. Like, insane, dude. Such a legend. Well, I'm at it, dude. Goonan, too, man. Goonan, he's been on the last few podcasts, but super proud of Corey Goonan. Corey was the first organic pro for All I Need. We turned him pro by taking him skydiving. That video is on the channel, the YouTube channel. If you go to All I Need, Corey Goonan skydive. I just wanted to blow his mind, you know? Like, I was like, what's the craziest shit we can do? Like, he's the first pro. Like, I want him to be, like, unforgettable, kind of, over the top, you know? And basically, we took him skydiving, and when he came down, his, like, family was there, had his pro board, and just kind of, like, was like, you're pro, dude. Here's your first time skydiving, mind blown, and then when you land, you get your first pro model board. It was insane, man. But Corey destroys, man. I love that dude. He helped build All I Need from the beginning. From like 2010, 11, whatever it was, even earlier. And he just put out parts. Thrive, Prosper, Rise, destroyed it. In the Trenches, destroyed it. Came through for Good Eye. Fucking such a good style beyond his years. And Goonan's like a recluse too, to some degree. He's opened up a lot these last few years, you know? But he's a dude that's kind of just wanted to be kept to himself and skateboard, and he's very particular. And I like that too, you know? Like, so I like sometimes when people pull back or hold back a little bit and they're kind of mysterious. And Goonan's a little mysterious out there. But super proud of all those dudes. And really Sam Curran, too, for just killing it on Good Eye, man. The filming, the editing, the whole vision it takes to put that video together. And he was on every mission, dude. Sam Skates in the building. He was just calling everyone like, where are we going? When are we going? Let's make this happen. Let's go to New York. Let's do this. Hey, let's get this clips down the drive. We can take his car. Whatever, you know, like he's just in, got the sign. Like Sam crushed it on the video, man. So yeah, as I'm just reflecting and thinking about Good Eye, like our third full length, definitely the most proud of it, man. We've definitely stepped it up, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. So that's coming, man. And we've been moving some skateboards, which is nice, as you can see. We're getting a little low on some stuff, but I got some reorders. We got some new art coming with All I Need. Some big things coming up really soon that we've been working on. It's only the beginning. I've just kind of like decided that we're going to keep going, take every opportunity that we can manage responsibly, and just keep going. So this whole year is going to be wild. 2019, I'm not kidding when I say it's the best year of our lives. We're going for it, dude. We're going to hang on, man, for the ride and see where this thing goes. It's already been, like, the rest of this year could go bad, and it still wouldn't even phase it because it's been so good up to June. What is it, June right now? Yeah, June 26th. Shout out, another shout out. Today's my sister's birthday. I love you, Leah. Happy birthday. that makes me think of when I was a child. I miss my sister Leah is a tough motherfucker. We used to get in fist fights, me and my sister. I know that sounds bad, but like we're dysfunctional kids from a broken family. We got emotional issues and just bad tempers, and then we just like she would swing at me, dude. I hit her once because she was pulling my hair and wouldn't let go, bro. And I told her, I'm like, Leah, you have to let go of my hair. You have to. This hurts so bad and you're not letting go. And she was like in a rage. You can't stop Leah when she goes. Like when she's off the handles, you could not stop Leah. Leah had some ideas. And dude, I was just like, I'm gonna punch you, Leah. I'm gonna punch you. Fucking punched her. Oh! She let go of my hair and then I immediately said sorry. But she's like done some brutal things. We don't fight like that anymore. It was just when we were little kids and she was bigger than me and my dad taught her to fight, so like it wasn't like I was fighting a girl. She was like tougher than me. For sure when I was little. I was defending myself. Leah could come at me, bro. Ply JW says hi. Hi, my dude. I can't pronounce your name, but P.S. You're out there. Blake Ackley says, it's me, Blake. I met you on my birthday. Can I have a shout out? Blake, is it Aki? Blake. Shout out Blake. I'm hyped I met you on your birthday, man. How's it going out there in the internet world? Where are you from? If you're out there watching, let me know where you're from, who your favorite skater is, what your favorite color is, food. My favorite color is green. Favorite skater is Aaron Susky. Top 3 favorite movies is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, he's not even a movie. Forrest Gump, Finding Nemo, Sword in the Stone, the animation. There, nailed it. Blake says, thanks, it's good. You're my favorite skater. Hell yeah. Thanks, Blake. I appreciate that, man. That's so cool to hear. Thanks for the hype, for real. Chill. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, man. Yeah, so what's going on out there? Leave some comments. Let me know what's up. Tell me some skate gossip, something good in skateboarding, anything. Hope Steve Cab's crushing it out there. I know he was injured. Hopefully he's rehabbing. Right before this, I was lurking on Slap Message Board, which was fun. That place is a shit show, an amazing shit show, full of the worst and best people ever. Yeah, they were talking about Shalom, Terry Kennedy. There were some stickers I saw made of Terry Kennedy that say Shalom, which is a funny ass thing. Yeah. Am's Team Skater, you are one of my favorite skaters and inspire me to skate. Thanks, man. Hell yeah. That inspires me, for real. That makes me want to, like, keep going. That makes me want to do more cool shit. Makes me want to keep working longer and, like, skating at things and just keeping the hype going and trying to do more cool stuff for skateboarding. Am's Team Skater, you're the man. Noodle Doodle says, my favorite skater is Evan Smith. He's so good. I think he's everyone's favorite skater. If you're a purist and love skateboarding, like, how could you not like Evan's skating? He skates like a scarecrow, but like so sick, right? Evan Smith is a legend. Westgate always tells me about him. Sounds like he's awesome too, an awesome dude. Freedom Rider Skateboarding. Hey Anthony, what is your next project? What you're excited about, or an idea you would like to bring to life? All right, so my next project is, there's some good stuff I want to talk about, but it's not time to talk about it yet. But the next project, I guess, would be my heat press machine. I've got that figured out. Got a shrink wrap oven, heat press machine, so I can heat press the transfers onto our blank boards. So I'm gonna start doing that, which I've already started, and then eventually I'm gonna open it up to skate shops, doing some of their boards and possibly skate brands. So that's the next adventure and angle we're going with All I Need that I'm really excited about. And then there's tons of ideas I want to bring to life. We're about to move the podcast studio into another part of my house. I'm going to have a specific room, and it's only going to be the podcast studio, because like right now this is kind of my warehouse space and storage and whatnot. And it's going to be smaller, but it'll be better because the acoustics will be better, and I'll be able to like deck out the whole room specifically for the podcast. Like I got a bunch of art. Shout out to Mason and a bunch of other guys that sent me all types of cool skateboard art that I'm gonna hang up in the podcast studio and just deck it out. So that's another project we're working on. And then obviously another video for sure. We're working on another video because this one just dropped, but we got to start for the next one. You know, you never stop, and these dudes are only gonna get gnarlier. Amstein Skater, can't wait to see you at the camp. Hell yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for the camp. I can now do tray flips and backside airs. Hell yeah, camp's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna make an edit. So what I'll do is I'll film for each day at the camp, or as many days as I can, and then at the end of camp I'll put a full skate edit out of Skater's Edge camp. You know, so if you end up coming and you're brave enough to get in front of the camera and get some tricks, film what you got, we'll make it live as shit for you. It'll be sick. We'll see you there. See you at skate camp. Yeah. It's always fun, man. I have one question. Can you not swear so much? Sorry. I'll try my best not to swear. Especially at skate camp, I won't swear as much. Sometimes it's bad to swear. Other times it makes sense. Like, if I stub my toe, probably shouldn't swear. If someone passed away and it really broke my heart, then I might have to swear. You know what I mean? There's levels to it. But yeah, I'll do my best not to swear at the skate camp. I don't usually. On here, this is the podcast, so I can kind of swear. Because this is like, we're out in space. Internet space, there's so much dark matter out there. And this is the space where it's free to be yourself. And sometimes I swear. But I'll do my best at the camp. Blake says, I subbed and I liked and turned on notifications. Good look, Blake. Thank you, man. We dropped tons of skate videos, so you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to be able to get alerts and watch 20-minute edits of whole days just with gnarly dudes from all over New England and even further. Like, you'll be stoked. So, if you're listening and you haven't subbed to the YouTube channel, please do. We're crushing it weekly. For you, for skateboarding, really, which is for you, because we all love skateboarding. So, it's for us and for you. All I need, by skaters for skateboarding. Chill. Noodle Doodle. Yeah, Evan is so kind and down to earth. He did a product pillage with Indy. He got himself some trucks and a shirt and gave all the other items away instead of keeping them. Yeah, that's dope, man. He seems like a legendary dude, and his skating's nothing to laugh at. Freedom Rider Skateboarding says, nice. We are excited for all that. Good stuff coming. Hell yeah. Another thing on the works is in November. Actually, before November, we'll do a fall brawl. So I'll have a flyer sooner than later. Keep your eyes out for that. We'll post it on All I Need Skate on Instagram and Facebook and the website. But Fall Brawl will be sick. But then in November, New England Am. It'll be our 6th annual New England Am. Heavy amateur contest. The best skateboarders in New England come and throw it down at Skater's Edge. And if you've ever been to Skater's Edge, you know that that thing's got a little bit of everything there. Quarter pipes, pyramids, rails, big, small hubbas. You name it, dude. They got it there. So it's an unbelievable 2-day event for New England Am. So that's another thing we're working on. And it's our 6th year, and every year we've stepped it up each year. So this one's going to be no exception. Amstein Skater, I got some new gaps to show you. Hell yeah. The ASAT says, what's good? Life's good, man. Went to the spa today. Worked on the little sauna, little jacuzzi pool. Feeling relaxed. Worked. Did some skateboarding stuff, podcasting with you, so things are lovely. Blake says, I know I've watched all your vids. I want to be in a video with you so much. Well, if you come to camp, like I said, man, we'll be hanging out for like 4 days or something like that. So, and I'll definitely film the camp and make an edit because that's one of my favorite things to do. It's cool to watch you guys battle tricks too. I'm also saving up money for your merch index. Good look, Blake. Appreciate that, man. All the support, man. It means the world to us, so. Yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing on the agenda that I'm excited for is Rob Stock. So that's coming up in August. I was talking about that in the beginning, but if you've ever listened to a podcast, you know how much fun that is. And we're lurking. It's like hell and fun at the same time. So driving into Maine and just camping out. Been camping. Already went camping once this year. That's what Martha's Vineyard was. I'm a camper, apparently. Who knew? Not all the time, but about to be. I have to check out Tash Satana and Ill Minds by Hobson. That's on my agenda. If you're out there in YouTube land, how long have you been skating and why did you get into skating? And I'll start with mine first. I've been skating for, I want to say 24 years. And I got into skateboarding because I met this kid Dale, and he was just super cool to me and gave me an extra board. So he just did a kickflip. I believe it might have been a three flip, and he just started being so cool to me and showing me all the skateboard stuff. And I had no idea that you could do any tricks on the skateboard. I just thought people butt boarded. Like, I didn't really know what a skateboard was. I knew nothing about it. And then he turned me on to it, and then after that, I was like hooked. I never stopped skating. Even like Dale had to slow down because of life and things got in his way. And then, but I just couldn't stop. I just kept going, and I'm like fully addicted to it. It hasn't stopped since, man. 36 years old right now, and I still, even though I can't skate as much as I'd like, and I get sore half the time, I will film it, talk about it. You name it, dude. Nothing feels better than being involved in skateboarding. It's like the coolest thing. I feel like it's what I'm meant to be doing. Like everything with All I Need and doing the New England Am and everything we're doing, I feel like it's like what I'm meant to be doing. Especially because skateboarding really helped pull me away from all the craziness in my life with my mom and my dad passing away, and just it helped me weather some crazy storms when I was like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pretty much till I was 18 was like the craziest time. 18, from as far back as I can remember to about 18, my life was crazy. Unstable, moving around, didn't always have a house to live in, sleeping on friend's couch, or taken in by state and put into like foster care. All types of crazy shit, man. My dad kidnapped us twice from my mom. They were fighting with each other. Courts always gave me back to my mom, and she had drug issues. I loved her very much, and I still do. I miss her very much, but living with her wasn't safe at the time. My dad just he never got custody because he was involved with like motorcycle gangs and stuff. So skateboarding gave me something. It was like a raft in the middle of the ocean. I was drowning, and then I found skateboarding, and it's the only thing I wanted to do. And it was so cool and complex that it's sustainable. It's pulled me through all that and given me something to create with, and I'm eternally grateful for that. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I love skateboarding. Probably like you do, because it's that awesome. It sticks with you. If you're a skateboarder once, it ends up staying with you for your whole life. I've been skating for, Blake said I've been skating for 2 years, and I started because of you, and I thought it was awesome. That's rad, man. Skateboarding's challenging. It's not easy, but it lasts because it's hard, and you can get better at it in increments, and you can speed up after a while and get really good, but it's still hard. It's just never loses that. Yeah, that's what I like about it. That it's not easy, and you can keep working at it. And people that skate, they know it's not easy. So you see each other, and you instantly are like, yeah, that person likes a challenge. So that's kind of cool, Skating is the best. Noodle Doodle says, I've been skating for 6 years. My uncle gave me his complete way before that. Then at age 12, me and my friend found it in my shed, and we took it down the park. Luckily, the older dudes taught us how to skate instead of being dicks. That's true, Noodle Doodle. When I was younger, I had some older dudes that were dicks to me. That's for sure. They ended up being cool later in life, but at first they were just like, who's this annoying kid who doesn't know any of the culture, basically? And I was in the way, I probably was, but whatever. They were cool later. But it's cool when older people are cool to young people, because, how else you got to share what you got, If you're here first, about skating, sharing skateboarding with someone could change their life and yours. Probably already changed yours. That's why you should share it, That's why I always share it. Freedom Rider Skateboarding writes, I feel you, man. My girlfriend is a social worker, and I hear the stories. Skateboarding is definitely a savior. Yeah, man. Definitely. For whatever reason, it's cool because skateboarding, I didn't need a coach, and it's not that organized, and you can do it by yourself or with people, and that just helped me. That helped me have something that I could work on that was my own, and then I could also do it with other people. I could participate and hang out with people like it was a team and cheer each other on and skate together and push each other and stuff like that. But I could also just go do it by myself and work out my own thoughts and issues and it's can't really do that with other things. they're not as complex, you know. Like basketball is, you can go shoot by yourself, but it's not like you can play a full game, you know. With skating, you can get a full session by yourself if you're just in the mood. So sometimes I am, you know. And I think when you're like broken, like you probably know, social workers deal with dysfunctional families all the time, and when you have like issues and stuff, and you're trying to process it, to have something like a skateboard to work at and to keep you occupied and get your thoughts off of things can really help. It helped me tremendously. Anytime I was confused or angry, I would just go ride my board and I'd always feel better. Even if I went out and just like cried and threw my board and got angry and stuff, just like getting some of that out through that helped me. As crazy as that is, you know? And then just meeting people was like the savior of it all. Like the people that skate are classic humans, so I've met so many people and it just put everything into perspective for me. Yeah, man. I don't regret how I grew up, but it was not easy, man. Literally. Dad passed away at 12, so I had to deal with that reality. That was tough because my dad was into like martial arts and boxing, and he was showing me that stuff, and he was lifting weights. He was super strong. He used to like lift us over his head and stuff. He would take us to like the church park, the church like field. It was grass field, huge fountains. Bought us bikes, would let us ride around. This is when I was real little, and he just like was awesome, man. And then when he got shot, he was like paralyzed. They said he was gonna be paralyzed for life, and that like shattered my whole life because I was like, wow, like you take things for granted, you know. Like I always never thought that my dad, you know, I always thought he'd be there, you know. And to have that happen just made me realize how fragile things were and how like real things get, you know, like how much we really don't know. And then so he got shot and he was in the hospital for a few weeks. Said he was never gonna walk ever again. I remember like that broke my heart because I went into the hospital and my dad, who like could pick me over his head and like big python arms and like worked out all the time, he like couldn't even lift his arms. So that was like, whew, that was a rough one, man. Just like Jesus, dude. And he like his muscles atrophied because he was bedridden because he couldn't do anything. So like just watched him like shrink, man. And then they like wanted to move him to another hospital because he wasn't doing well, and then he passed away on the flight. So he got shot in the back of the neck, paralyzed for life, and then died a few weeks later. Which as a 12-year-old, that was like brutal. And then I had to go live with my mom, and she was running wild, and I love her and she loved us, but she did not have things in control. So that was chaos. It was like into the frying pan, into the fire. Is that the expression? The pan's hot, and then you even get out into the fire even hotter, you know? And then it was just on from there, man. I was just like surviving, and thank God for skating. Helped me dodge so many, helped keep me focused on something. I was so lost, I could have went any which way. I know tons of people that have been through things that I've been through, and they got lost, and they didn't recover from it still to this day, you know? So I'm really thankful. Skateboarding's helped me heal a lot in my life, which I'm eternally grateful for. It's helped me work through all my issues and the things I've lost, and it helped me get better, you know. It helped me work at something that challenged me, something I couldn't give up on, makes me accountable. Like, I don't know, it's so trivial, it's just a piece of wood and wheels, but who knows, man. Life is strange, right? And Blake Ashley says skating hurts. It can sometimes. You can take a digger for sure. Amstein Skater says, for skating, I feel like once I could ollie and drop in, I just took off. Yeah, man. There's certain things you got to work towards. Like once you can learn to pump a mini ramp too, that's like a milestone that I think a lot of people sometimes skip, is pumping on a mini ramp. Start from the bottom, don't drop in, but learn to pump a mini ramp from the bottom up. Work your way up to the coping. By the time you get to the coping, you have ridden the whole ramp and you've figured out how to balance on that thing. So then dropping in and doing tricks is going to be way easier. And you've built up the muscle because you learned to pump and actually use your whole body to generate muscle, to generate speed and inertia and motion to get up to the top. So you physically build that core muscle, which helps you with ollies and all types of stuff, man. That's a milestone that I think really helps, you know. And then dropping in and then ollies for sure. Doodle doodle. There's a lot of scooter kids in my town, so they were hyped we had a deck instead. Yeah, man. The scooter epidemic is crazy, man. Rolling Stone said it best. They said They like it because it has the same disruptive spirit. This is the quote from Rolling Stones about scooter riders of the millennials. They like it because it has the same disruptive spirit as skateboarding, minus the steep learning curve. So it's got the spirit of skateboarding, but it's easy. I just said skateboarding's the best thing because it's hard and lasts. It's not easy. You can't just beat it. They're trying to say that all the millennials are just taking the easy way out. That might be true. There is a lot of scooter riders out there, and they all are so lit with their free hops. They didn't actually learn to balance, and they just take over. I see a lot of them converting to skateboards like as they get a little older, and they're like, yeah, what the fuck? I can just stand up and not have to have this handlebar in my way. Once you skate, imagine learning to skate and then choosing to put a handlebar on. That's a handicap. It sounds like the worst thing to me. Blake says, I'm so sorry that all happened to you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But honestly, don't worry, man. It's like made me who I am. I'm really happy with who I am. I'm really happy with my life. Like, I'm really grateful. Things have turned out amazing. Like, it's given me all that craziness in my life, made me realize the frailty of life and that life can be finite and that we got now. So we got to enjoy these things and we can get better and the sky's the limit, So it's given me a sense of urgency. Like, it made me be more aware that, like, I have some power, good and bad. Because my mom was super powerful. She just was out of control. She couldn't harness her power, but her powers, she could have used them for good, but she had drug issues, so she was like Lisa the Destroyer, Instead of Lisa the Saint or the Conqueror, she was the Destroyer. So she had power, but she just couldn't control it. So, like, losing people and realizing that we're lucky to be here and these breaths are, don't take the breaths for granted, I try to stay thankful. I try to say thank you every day. I try to take a moment and stop talking and just say thank you for my life, because I'm really eternally grateful for this life, the highs and the lows. I wouldn't change a thing is what I'm trying to say. So I appreciate you're sorry, and I appreciate that you're looking out for me, but don't feel sad, because I'm not. I'm completely happy, man. I've had so much joy in my life. It's the goods outweigh the bad. Noodle Doodle says, sounds like you had a rough past, man, but you didn't let that corrupt you. You became the incredible, inspirational person. You're such a good man, and no one can take that from you. Thanks, Noodle Doodle. I like that you said corrupt me, because I was like, as a little kid, man, I had so much resentment and anger, because, like, adults and people in my life were doing crazy shit and not, like, taking on responsibility and not paying bills and not being there and not showing up when you need them and shit like that, it wants to corrupt you. That's what's wrong. Like, a lot of people go through hell, and then that hell scorches them, and it's hard to heal from that, and you almost, like, it makes it hard to recover, you just want to give into the dark side, because it seems so, you get depressed, and your realities get warped when people are losing their minds, and you're surrounded it, and you can't be an angel when you're around devils, because they'll kill you alive, so, but that contrast has helped me greatly in life. Like, growing up in the projects and dealing with drug issues and a lot of police and violence and stuff like that has allowed me to understand, like, how people feel and how I feel, and have self-reflection and be aware of my influence for good and bad. It's helped me be self-reflective so that I constantly check myself, because I don't want to inflict pain or damage on anyone willy-nilly. Shit does happen, you make mistakes, but, like, I've always been super aware since I was a little kid, because my mom was, unaware, unconscious. She was, like, conscious, but she wasn't aware or in control at the time, She was lost in a horrible nightmare of a dream, because things happened to her, and then, like, this world's set up to bury people like that, not help them. They make money off of them and lock them up or put them on drugs or build a welfare system, So, but it's made me very aware, and I've tried really hard at things because of that upbringing, So, like, it didn't corrupt me, and I appreciate you saying that. I tried to keep my heart, I didn't want to give it away. But there's times where I felt like being corrupted and saying, fuck all this shit, I hate everything. And like, that's the time when you swear, is when you're in the middle of hell and you're just like, darn, it's not going to do, because the bottom fell out. And it's when you need a swear word. It doesn't help, but it just at least expresses what you're going through, you know? So, but I didn't let it corrupt me. I worked through all that shit because I want to be a good person. And I honestly believe that we all each have power, individual power of our choices, our thoughts, and we can overcome things. Humans are incredible. Human beings are incredible and can come back from anything. And those things you go through that are not good for you can only make you stronger. If you can keep your wits and not get corrupted and aim at things, you can get past anything. And I truly believe that. So, thanks, man. I appreciate it, Noodle Doodle. Thank you for tuning into the YouTube channel, as always, man. You're always a good conversationalist, too. I appreciate all you motherfuckers. Choo choo. Brent says, Anthony, I just have to say, you make me so happy. Cheers, amazing, inspiring, good at skating. I love you. Thanks so much for awesome. Nice to talk with you, Blake. I'll see you at skate camp, man. We'll have fun. We'll shred. We won't be talking about this stuff because this is a skate shop podcast room, you know. But at skate camp, we'll have fun. We'll skate, make some jokes, film some clips. It'll be a good time, my G. Noodle Doodle, that speaks to me. I'm gonna get that tattooed on me. You can't be an angel around devils. Yeah, that would be a sick tattoo. I don't know if those are my words per se. Like, I probably heard that somewhere, but I would look it up. Because I'm sure there's a whole saying, like, it's probably phrased way better than I did, but you get the gist. Like, when you're around a bunch of lost people that are going through hell and they're unaware of it and things are crazy and you try to be good, that's like the whole crabs in the barrel mentality. They pull you down, you pull each other down because you're all trying to get out, but you're just like trying to get out by pulling each other down because you're all angry and resentful and mad, and that doesn't happen all the time, but that does happen, you know? So, yeah, man. Let me see. We can't end it on that because it's too heavy to end the skateboard podcast on. But I appreciate the real talk from all you guys out there. For real. This shit helps me get through my days, you know? Life is long. It could be long in a good way. I know they always say life is short, but it can be short, I guess. You can go quick and live it so intently, but life can be long. It can be a fun ride. It can have its ups and downs and like peaks and valleys, and you can keep going, and it can improve and improve and improve if you just keep going. I believe that. You know, I'm 36, so I can't say, but it's crazy too, because like, if you think about it, we all have to let go of life at the end too. That's like something that we have to, it's cliche to say, but like I think about that a lot, is like everything we believe and everything we hold so tightly to, at the end we have to let it go. I mean, you can leave it to other people and stuff, but like everything, all your beliefs and ideas that get you to where you're going, nobody gets out alive, bro. Nobody. There's never been one. Although they said Jesus came back, right? I don't know if that was a metaphor, so. Yeah, man. A lot of good things going on. A lot of awesome people out there. Skateboarding's alive and well, 2019. You guys are proof of that. Appreciate all the love. If you want to help out the channel, help us grow. We're at 4,500 followers on our YouTube channel. If anybody out there is out there in internet space and wants to help us grow, subscribe to the channel. Maybe share one of our videos on one of your social media sites. That would be amazing. If you know anyone who's into skateboarding, turn them on to the podcast, or try one of our All I Need skateboards. You know, if you got a local shop near you that carries one of our boards, cop one from there. That's the win-win. That way you support the skate shop and you support All I Need, which is skateboarding. Choo choo choo. And if you don't live near a skate shop, we always got you covered with our digital skate shop, which you're in right now. Especially YouTube people, you're in the digital skate shop right now. All I Need /World Skate Shop. That's what we got at the moment. Yeah, I love you guys. This was a fun one. I'll catch you next week, alright? Wednesdays, usually at 7. Alright. Hey, keep killing it out there. Freedom Rider, skateboarding, Amscene Skater, Blake, you're crushing it, guys. Noodle Doodle, always coming through. You guys are classic, man. Just keep doing your thing. Stay positive. Keep aiming at epic stuff, and just keep trying to get better, you know? If you have beliefs that are hurting you and ideas that are holding you back and hurting you, and things aren't the way you want them to be, let go of some of your beliefs, try some new ones, move forward, and aim at things that help you grow. All right? Until next time. Peace, 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 peace. Choo, 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 choo. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah. Oh. Damn, phone battery is about to die. We good? Later, guys.